Hello everyone, and I hope you guys are ready for the continuation of the Ozma battle. Now what? So yes, in the last episode we actually did go ahead and defeat Quail. That one was kind of easy. We did have to do a lot of preparations, but then we went just basically right into Ozma once I was able to find the Sky Garden. That took way longer than it should have, but anyway. We started out trying to defeat Ozma, and I did warn you guys that depending on how quickly Zidane is actually able to steal, that will make it then Ozma's battle is shorter or longer. And it is going longer because while Zidane has been able to do half of them, which means he was able to steal the elixir and the pumice piece, the two things that is still available for him to steal is going to be the dark matter and the robe of lords. Do I care about the robe of lords? As I said in the previous episode, absolutely not. If Zidane first does steal the dark matter, I'm going to go ahead and defeat Ozma. If Zidane is able to steal the robe of lords, it's going to have to continue. But yes, we're going to go ahead and continue on. And I can't do auto life yet because Zidane is still down and out for the count. And we need to do full life on Zidane, and then we can do this on... Let's go ahead and do Quina. And in the last episode, I mean, you guys saw that I did do Dragon Crest on Ozma. I am trying to make sure to attack Ozma, so then Ozma will actually focus on curing itself and not harm us. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Death. Ugh. I'm still waiting. Dang it. Okay. So I will have Quina do auto life on themselves, I guess. Zidane, come on, steal, steal, steal. Although, Quina was... at least it actually did do something. And let's go ahead and... Alright, so it's doing Curaga, and if you notice, it's not doing like the full 9,999, but it is actually doing quite a majority of the HP damage that Freya did in the last round. Okay. So let's go ahead do that, because why not? Although I shouldn't have done it, but that's okay. Oh dear. Okay, Freya's back up. Let's go ahead and have Freya do Phoenix down on Zidane, and have Quina start doing auto life on everyone. And for Aiko, I will have Aiko do Curaga on everyone. Curse. Okay. You know what? I know I have already done this battle with a shorter amount of time, so I might just do that, because I really want to be done with this. But let's see. Still the room boards. Oh, goody. So how long will it take for the dark matter? Oh, okay, wow. We finally got... I'm like, but I didn't get the dark matter. Did I already get the dark matter? And just not realize it? Oh my gosh. Okay, so... But it doesn't have anything. Alright, we will have to look at that. Oh my gosh, did I miss Zidane getting the dark matter? Oh dear. Alright, so let's forget about that and continue on. Alright, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna have everybody fight. Oh. Zidane is trance, so he's not able to do his... He is not able to do his thievery, which is really too bad. Curse. Oh, what's gonna happen? Okay. Kiraga, because Quina should pop back up. Yep. And then Quina will do auto life. Come on. Dragon Crest. Let's speed this up a little bit. Turn that off. Not off, but you know what I mean. Dragon Crest again. Let's go ahead and speed it up. Grand Lethal. Ooh, that does do the 9,999. And now we're back to Thievery, which is great to see. Kiraga. I'm really surprised that we were able to get this many in a row. But hopefully, Ozma will be like, oh no, I need to be healed, and, you know, heal itself. Now, I am not going to have myself do any actions right now, because I do want to keep kind of safe. Okay, we're still going. Dragon Crest. Oh, okay, you guys, we've done it. We have done it. We have defeated Ozma, and because of that, we did actually get a trophy to Ozma and Barrow. So yay! Okay, we did it. Now what? I have no idea, actually. I haven't really thought about this episode past Ozma. Alright. Alright. So we got experience of 16,383. Now, I don't think I've ever talked about it, but I did get everyone up to level 99, but the total experience, like once you've hit 99, you can get up to, like all 9s for all of the numbers you can see, but it doesn't do anything for your stats or anything to make it so then you can get no more experience. So I honestly didn't even worry about it. So I'm letting you guys be able to see the experience you can actually get from it. Ah, there's dark matter. Okay, so yes, it drops a dark matter, and you also get a pumice. Not a pumice piece, but a full pumice. Now, why is that really important? It's because it will... You're very strong, Kupo. That's amazing, Kupo. I recorded how I feel right now on a card, Kupo. I'll give you the secret info, too. We got an Ozma card, and we got a strategy guide. Mine, one more bonus, Kupo. HP and MP restored, all status effects removed, which is actually really nice because we had lots of it. Now, can I actually see how the Ozma card is? No, because I can't actually get off of it because we need Choco to be able to do that. So let's go ahead and, should I go back down to the ground or should I stay? We want to go back. Why? Because I want to be able to get off my chocobo so I can honestly see a couple things. The first one is actually going to be, where is the strategy guide? You must collect cards with triangles pointed in different directions or you can't achieve the highest rank. Okay. So let's go ahead and see how we did with the Ozma card. I am not really thinking that we're going to be able to do that much. Hehe. Sorry. I did get a couple really high cards from playing the different members that was in the card tournament stadium. So yeah, I did get more cards like that. Oh, there's Ozma. So CP06, is that a really good card? It's above average, but again, since it only has 3 arrows, yeah, it's not something that I'll probably use. And I can proudly say I'm not going to be touching the card game any longer. But you don't have all the cards! Yeah, I honestly, I don't care. Because I don't like this game at all. Because it seems like a lot of it is based on luck, because from what I understand of the card game, which I admittedly don't really know, it doesn't make any sense, because, yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. For the Final Fantasy VIII, that card game, really like it. It makes total sense to me, even though it can have rules that will make it just, you know, turn over on its head. But if you guys ever want to actually go after the card game and collect all the cards and everything, definitely watch Fuzzfinger's playlist on that. He actually does go through, and he even has like short videos that actually tells you in each location how to blank out those card rules. So it's very helpful, which is why I also really enjoy the game, because yes, is it tedious? Of course, but it's also really worth it in that game. This one, I got a trophy. I got a trophy. And how many people actually get that trophy? For the PlayStation 4, it says 2.8%, so it's a very rare trophy to have. So, yeah. Do I feel like I have achieved greatness? No. Can't say that I have. I am very proud that I did it. I still have, just talking about trophies, there is still right now a total of 5 that I don't have, which is of course one of them collecting all trophies. I know I'm not going to get that because I didn't do any of the jump roping, which has 2 trophies to it. doing jump rope 100 times and then one doing 1,000 times. I can't even do like 20, so unless I cheat, I'm not going to be able to get that. The next one is found in the shuffle, which we have already passed that. Can't do it again. But basically, I think it's the beginning of Disc 3 that you can do this in Alexandria. And I totally did not do that. Because again, kind of have to cheat for that too. So I didn't do that. Now, what am I doing? So that's basically the 5. Oh, and actually, of course, the last one is obtain the Excalibur 2. That you have to do in under 12 hours. Yeah, I can't do that. Well, is there any other way you can do it? If you leave your game on for, like, over 200 and, like, I don't know, 299 hours or whatever, it's like seriously leaving on your PlayStation or whatever, however you're playing the game, after you have missed that 12-hour mark. The only way to do it is to go over that time so it resets back to 0. But that's a really, really long time, and I don't want to wait for that. Now, can I go through and actually do a run-through so I do get to where I can get the Excalibur 2 under 12? Yes, but unfortunately the Ultimate Sword, obtaining the Excalibur 2, you really have to do a completely separate game to do that. And I just don't feel like I want to do that. So honestly, we only have like really 7 more for trophies that you can do. A lot of them we're going to be able to do really quickly, just because it is just getting treasure chests in Memoria, which is going to be the next area that we go into. And I will go ahead and start that in here because this beginning part is just really, it takes a long time to do it. So, where am I going? I need, because could I show you where we need to go on Choco? Absolutely. But would I actually be able to go into it? No. So the first thing I do want to go ahead and do is I do want to take off the... I'm still going to keep the auto life, in today's case auto haste and auto regen. That is going to be the same for all characters. I am not taking that off. Again with the stealing, because there's a lot of stuff that you can steal. But the thing I will take off is going to be the auto potion. Will I put that back on? Yes, but Memoria is really just a ton of boss battles, and for most of them, I'm level 99. So I really don't need to worry about that. Although I did forget to show you guys the pumice piece. It's just the pumice. I always say the pumice piece because, well, I've only had the pumice piece forever and a day. So, pumice piece. As you can see, the only ability you can do is arc. Now, that will probably mean that off camera, I will go ahead and make it so then Dagger is able to actually learn this. I also do have with Steiner, he does have 2 abilities that he needs to learn as well. One of them is on the... it's on his weapons only. It's basically... Let's see if I can find it. I don't think I can. But yes, there are 2 abilities that he needs to learn, so I might just do that all at the same time. And actually, I think I will go ahead and do that right now, off camera, because it's really, really boring. But yeah, I think I'll go ahead and learn that before I go into Memoria. So I will see you guys in a moment. And I'm back, you guys. So I did go to Bermesia in order to level or get more AP for Arc. It was 100, so now Dagger has learned that. Also, I had mentioned that Steiner needed to learn some other things as well, and it was 2 blades. It was actually the Ultimate Sword to learn Shock Break, which I think was 30, and then Excalibur I think was 70. in order to learn Chem Hazard. So yeah, so I've done that, and I am gonna go ahead and unequip everything from Dagger and also Steiner, except of course I'll go ahead and put let's go ahead and put the Wizard Rod on them, because I am going to go ahead and get them out of my party, and then we'll actually head to the final dungeon. Alright, so switch out party members. Let's go ahead and bring back Aiko, also bringing in Steiner. Replacing Steiner. Now, could I actually go ahead and switch Aiko and Steiner out? Honestly, you could, but I don't want to have to rely on Quina to heal, so that's why I am bringing over Aiko. Now, why Aiko and not Dagger? Aiko, one is better white mage, and she also has the full life, which I do want. Now, I did go ahead and make sure that all of my party members do have... I actually did remove the auto potion from everyone. The most important thing for this next dungeon is really to make sure, for most of the battles, you want to make sure that body temp is there. So that is something that I did go ahead and put on, and we might have to switch out what statuses that we're guarding from, but like I said, for the vast majority, we want to make sure that everyone is able to actually do body temp. Now that I'm looking at that, I'm like, wait, Freya doesn't have body temp. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there, and I'll just go ahead and verify that. Oh, yeah. And so Zidane has body temp as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and start going. So where are we going in order to go to the final dungeon? We are going back to the... We're going back up to the outer continent, and there. We're gonna ram into that big purple globe. Now, can I get here with Choco? Unfortunately not. Well, not for Choco. But yes, so we're going to just go ahead and... Whoops, I went too far. So of course we just need to enter with the circle button. Am I ready? Whew, alright, we're going to do it. So, is it terrible that I... Ooh. And here comes the cavalry. Why are they all coming? Because if you remember, the entire world is now covered in mist. So all of the airships that were only mist, you could operate only with mist, now can go everywhere, instead of just one, not being able to, and two, previously they were only able to explore the mist continent. So yeah. What? Dagger? Uncle Sid? Why? How did he know to show up here? Zidane, probably because of Baku. He loves big showdowns. Now, let's lose those dragons. Now, am I sad that you're not going to hear any of the music? Yes, it's really nifty, but every time I try to put in the game music, I get copyrighted. So... yeah, so there will be music, but nothing that actually is the part of the game. I'm so sorry. But let's go ahead and watch it, and it's also the reason why I have everything fast-forwarded. I'd slow it down if I could actually listen to the music, but since I can't, yep, we're going fast-forward. Let's see. Coheal, sorry. General Beatrix, our ship is gonna burst! Beatrix, do not fret. Your captain is about to enter Valhalla. Does that mean he's gonna die? Sorry. Beatrix, you are a Pluto Knight. Now act like one. Listen, we all know that you came along because you were worried sick about Captain Steiner. Beatrix, did you say something? No, ma'am. Steiner? Red Rose? Could that be Beatrix? Zidane, quite a woman you fell in love with. Steiner, you're one to talk. Dagger, wait a minute, Steiner, what do you mean by that? Zidane, alright, let's bust through. And so now we get to our first boss, and really, even though in the dungeon there are some random encounters, most of it is just going to be the Nova Dragon, although there is one last enemy that we do need to encounter in order to learn Quina's final blue magic. So yes, we'll definitely go ahead and do that, and probably after that I'll take off the random encounters. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So we are able to steal. So are we going to do that? Absolutely. And then what we're going to be able to do, as long as my guide is correct, it's the Grand Armor, the Dragon Wrist, which both of those are really good because I think we only have one, and then a remedy. That's always good. Although I really shouldn't be fighting them. Sorry, I went on to, I did automatic. I wasn't thinking, so I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Let's see, we should only really have the remedy left, if anything. Doesn't have anything. Alright, so then never mind. Let's go ahead and... Very mean. That sounds good. And of course we'll go ahead and do Thievery with Zidane, Quina. Let's go ahead and do Frog Drop as long as I can find it. There it is. So yeah. Now this dragon should have just under 60,000. So yeah. Oh, I completely forgot to do that. Okay. Magic. I completely forgot that I was in Bernicia, so that means I got magic. But that's okay. We stole everything, and we were able to defeat the Nova Dragon. Zidane, are you sure this will work, Quina? Quina, is no problem. I warp in from outside before. Zidane, I guess this is the only way to exit anyway. Quina, we find some same magic field outside when we come back. I warp in when I step into the magic field outside. Zidane, alright. I guess it's no use worrying then. Let's get going. Zidane, what is this place? Huh? Vivi, what's wrong, Zidane? Zidane, did someone just call my name? Yeah, I did. Dagger, no, other than Vivi. Zidane, this is weird. Freya, maybe you're just hearing things. Zidane, I don't think so. Zidane, did you hear that? Steiner, I heard nothing. Zidane, can you hear me? Zidane, Garland, you're alive? I am speaking only to you. Zidane, Garland, what is this place? Memoria, a place of memories. Zidane, memories? Yes, your memories brought forth this place. Here you shall witness the entire truth. You have no choice. Now, go. Zidane, what are you talking about? Zidane, dang it. Aiko, Zidane, what in the world is going on? Zidane, you all heard me talking, right? Well, yeah. Zidane, looks like I was the only one who heard him. I was just talking with Garland. He told me that our memories created this place. I don't know what he is talking about, though. I guess we'll just have to move forward. And so now we can go ahead and change around our party. Are we going to do that at all? No. I am, however, gonna make sure that I use ethers. Yep, I'm just gonna top everyone off. Because I don't want to run out of MP. Alright, so what are we gonna do? There's really... Oh, wait. So, the enemy that I do want to actually encounter... maybe you can't encounter him in here. What? Alright, so this will allow you to actually return to the invincible. Am I going to do that right now? No, I don't have a reason to. What's this bubble thing? So choose an option. You can save, you can tent, you can select party members, or you can cancel. So, that's really good. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is hug over here and go all the way to the right. Why? You get the Kane's Lance. Now, we just received a trophy. The trophy earned is Kane's Legacy. Now, what in the world does that mean? That is actually a callback to, I believe, Final Fantasy IV, where the Dragoon was Kane. And so we got Kane's Lance. Now, this is a really good weapon if you haven't learned those higher abilities. So this is great. However, it's lower defense. So am I going to actually use it over my dragon's hair? No, not at all. But, like I said, it's good if you haven't already learned those higher abilities, because it does cost quite a bit. Oh, and we finally got into a battle. So what battle am I going to look for? Ooh, he is a chimera. This is actually the enemy that I need Quina to eat. So, what does that mean? Alright, so this is going to take a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and steal. And let's... Ooh, and we got the vaccine. That means he might actually be able to vaccinate us. That's not so good. Alright, so I do want to go ahead and eat. And cold breath. I don't care about that. Can't eat until weaker. But I'm trying really hard not to... I'm only trying to attack with low attacks, basically. So, I am stealing with Zidane, so then... Okay, now... Okay, so before I do anything... Ooh, virus crunch. Okay, so that might mean that we'll be virused, which is that the most harmful thing ever? No, that just means I don't need it, and will... Alright, so Chimera is a demon, and it has about 22,000. It's just under it. So, let's go ahead and continue doing that. Maybe I will actually have Freya go ahead and attack. And I might have Zidane attack normal as well. And hopefully, can't eat until weaker. I know. Let's go ahead and eat. Not really very nice. We learned Frost. Yes! Okay, so that is really, really good. Oh. And everyone but Zidane was virus. So not really important to me, because all I need to do is vaccine, and I don't really need to learn anything. So what I do want to show you guys, the ability, let's go over to Quina, and if I just scroll down the list, you can see I have learned everything. So Frost causes freeze to the enemy. Are we going to ever use that? No. So, but yes, now Quina does have all of the possible blue magics. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. Now, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to go... Oh, okay, sorry, I just realized something. I need to go back to the Invincible, because I need to go back to Limblom. Select for party members. Well, it's gonna be the same party members, so geez. Alright. So, if you guys remember, I started a side quest that I was not going to really be happy about. because I knew it was going to take forever and a day. And it was going to be kind of hard to remember to do, quite honestly. So what we're doing is we have to go to the theater district. So coming up here, theater district. And let's see who we're going to come across when we come through here. What? Now, I am going to slow everything down, because again, I haven't done this particular one, but we need to see who we're going to come into contact with. We try to go in there. Oh, De Niro, and De Niro aren't here. I'd better go look. Okay. And that's it. And now we have to get back to Memoria. Now, do I have to do that every time I actually fight a boss? Yes, unfortunately, I do have to do that. Which is the reason why I was like, ooh, I almost forgot! Because basically after every boss battle, we can come back here and see we can see a member of the Nero family saying that they can't find somebody. And you find out they have a really big family. Alright, so I don't remember if we have to do this 7, 8, or 9 times. It's either 7 or 9. I'm hoping it's 7, but I'm pretty sure it's 9. But we're going to go ahead and continue to do that. So, I guess let's go ahead and go back. We'll head back to where we were. The nice thing about Memoria, there are a lot of good chests. I mean, we just got a trophy for the Kane's lance. So yeah. Now, was Kane our absolute first dragoon that we've ever met? And if you notice here, I could play cards with someone. Since I have already played the final card trophy, I don't need to actually play them. But if you do play them here, they have really, really good cards. Although if you play the people that are in Trino, in the card tournament stadium, they actually have some pretty good cards too. But yes, if you are looking to get all of the cards, you definitely are going to have to play cards here. Uh-oh, who did we get? Oh, I've seen this guy, only in cards, but that's okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of him, because I don't... Ooh, wait, we'll steal once. Let's go ahead and that, and then we'll frog drop. I said I was going to blue frog him. Oh well. So this is Ash, and like I said, I've seen his card, but I've actually never seen him as a, character. Alright, so let's go ahead and just attack. And I don't know why I did not do thievery, but I forgot apparently. Good job. 9,999. Yay! And that's it. And I think I am going to go ahead and not do any random encounters, because I got the one person that I actually needed, which was the Chimera. Because all these guys, yes, they're really cool looking. We haven't come across them at all. But yeah, I don't need... Sorry, I thought there was something here. I guess not. So let's go ahead and continue on. And again, if you go ahead and check... Was it here? Nope. But you can, if you go into all the corners, there is a good chance that you'll find another card member. Now, this is where we actually start fighting bosses again. So, let's go ahead and do this. Now, everyone should be equipped really well. Come on. Alright, here we go. Now, the fun thing is... sorry. So the nifty thing is, we are going to be able to fight all of the bosses for the shrines. So the only one that we actually did was the Earth Shrine, and so now we're actually going to see everybody. Now again, this is something that you do want to have the body heat on, because of course this is the enemy that we saw in the Fire Shrine. We didn't actually fight this particular... I am one of the Chaos Guardians, kneel before my power. We didn't before, why do you think we'll do it now? Anywho, alright, so the enemy's name is Malorus, I think it is. And what we want to do is we are going to go ahead and steal. The steal items are going to be the Masamune, which I think we already have one, the Ultima Sword, which we already have quite a few because we were able to buy those, and then we can steal the Genji armor, which is actually really good as well, because I don't think we have that many of those. But that does mean I'm going to go ahead and just defend. And we'll go ahead and defend. Genji armor, nice, so 2 more to go. Now, why don't you ever put haste on anybody but Zidane, because that's the one I really want to hurry up and do stuff. Everyone else, I can wait. I don't have anything that I really feel like I have to do or anything like that. But I want Zidane to be able to steal as quickly as I can. Alright, so we have 2 out of the 3, so all we need is the Ultima Sword. Now, is this one important for me to actually steal? No. Let's hope that it is still something that you can steal and that my guide isn't wrong. Why is your guide wrong? It's the one from the book. You know, the one that says for everything to go and... For more strategy and tips on how to do this fight, check out Play Online, which is not all. But I thought it was good to actually give me the information there. Oh, and that should have made it so then we have stolen everything. But let's go ahead and verify just in case. Doesn't have anything. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and be mean. So what does that mean? Same thing as with all the other bosses. It's going to be Freya doing the Dragon Crest, Quina doing Frog Drop, and Zidane doing Thievery. And what's Aiko going to do? She's apparently going to go into trance, and I think... So if you notice, the enemy kind of has the sparkly thing going on. I'm pretty sure that means they casted Reflect on themselves. So I do not want to do any sort of magic on the enemy. So yes, Aiko's not going to really be doing anything. But that's okay. Now, could I do summon? Probably could. What am I going to do? Am I going to do it? No. Now, the thing about this enemy, it will kind of have a final move, which, can it do a lot of damage? Yes, but do I think I'm actually going to be in trouble, meaning KO'd by it? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. And just to let you know, this enemy also has just under 60,000 hit points. So yep, let's go ahead and see. Let's see who's gonna be able to do the final hit. So not yet. Kinda have to wait until all my players' names and everything goes away. Okay, Freya's back, so let's go ahead and do the Dragon Crest. Magic, Frog Drop. I accidentally had Aiko do the defend. Oh. Ooh, and we went ahead and defeated it. Is it gonna do its final blow? Yep, here it is. It's over. Take this. Raining sword. Alright, that is kind of a cool thing. And like I said, did it hit us all? Yes. but I was not afraid that it would actually KO any of my players. And I was right. Okay. So what does that mean? I will probably... Ooh, we got a Phoenix Opinion, which is lovely. Now, of course, I do want to go back and head to... Sorry, I'm... No, no, no! I wanted to do everyone. Alright. So I need to go ahead and head back to Limblum. And actually, I'll go ahead and take you guys there. Why? Because I don't really have all that much time here. Ooh, wait, wait, wait! Received tower. Trophy earned. Close but no cigar. Okay. That must be... I think that's an item for... Yep! It is for Zidane. Now, the attack is 44, which is horrible. You can learn Thievery, but we already did that. So, am I going to actually ever equip it? No. Why is there a trophy then? I don't know that either. Just because it was one of the last ones that we were able to get? I don't know. I thought there was one here. I just didn't do it right. So sorry. Hey, I haven't done this one that often. So we're going... Hey, I didn't do it right. Yes, we want to return, and I really don't like the fact that it's going to make us do this. Okay, so I need to put that, oops, I should have done this one. Okay, we're going back. Probably the next time I won't do this because it's annoying. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back to Limblum. It should be over here. Where are you? There you are. So come back into Limblum and head back to the theater district. Now, we have already met Nero and Gennaro. Nero? Yeah, sorry. I can never remember how to say their name. Okay, so now we need to go, basically going into the hideout. Whoa! De Niro! Zaniro and Beniro and Gennaro aren't here. I'd better go look. How many more? Like I said, I think it's going to be 9 times that we're going to do it. But basically, we have to find Pinero. Pinero? Yeah. But that will be... That will signal that is the last one. Of course, we are actually able to continue doing this, I don't know why, but that's when we'll be able to get the reward of the Protect Ring. Is it the best ever? No, I'm pretty sure I actually already have 4 of the Protect Rings. It is a good one, but do I actually need more than 4? No, I really didn't need more than 2. So yes. So what I will do is I am going to go ahead and say goodbye here. With the last couple episodes having to redo all of the leveling, it's been a long couple days, and I was desperate to get this out before too long. Unfortunately, I didn't make it before Monday. I might be able to do it. We'll see. But I will definitely be putting this together and have it out for this week, and it is the week of August 25th, 2025. So, yes, so I will look to actually get some more out. Are we actually going to be able to get the rest of this done? Honestly, we are very, very close. Honestly, we have a few more, let's see, because we have the rest of the shrine guards, shrine enemies, bosses. So we do have Tiamat, the Kraken, and Lich, which Lich is the one that we actually fought in the Earth Shrine. And then, what does that mean? Then we will, that will be after we fight Lich. That is going to, I'll be able to show you guys where you actually can, if it's under 12 hours, you can get the Excalibur 2. Again, there's no way I was able to do it because I have over 90 hours, right? Yeah, 91 hours, almost 92. So yes, I am not able to get it, but I will definitely show you guys where to actually get it. After that is basically the end of the game. We will see Kuja, he'll throw a boss at us, death guys, and then we get to fight Kuja, and then one final boss. And I bet everyone wished that Kuja was the final boss. I do too, but yes, that's all we really have. So will I be able to get it done in the next episode? We will see, because since I have to waste time to go back to Limblum, that's really the last, that is actually going to be the last kind of side quest that we still need to do, which it really isn't even an official one. Do you get any trophies? Nope. Nothing like that. Like I said, the only thing is going to be a protect ring, which it right now isn't all that important, but yeah. So yes, I did want to go ahead and show you guys that. So I hope you guys have a great day, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you guys. Just have a really great one. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!